This is it, the final chapter of Unbreakable, the Mindset series. Over the past episodes, we've explored how to turn failures into fuel, how to stay resilient, master self-belief, and build emotional strength. But there's one last piece of the puzzle we need to talk about. It's the thing that separates dreamers from doers, quitters from winners. It's what keeps you moving forward when the path gets steep, rocky, and unbearable. That thing, it's commitment. Picture this. You're standing at the base of a mountain, staring up at its towering peak. You don't know exactly what's waiting for you at the top, but you know one thing. You need to get there. You take your first step, and it feels good, motivating. The air is fresh, the sun is warm, and you feel invincible. But soon, the trail gets rough. The rocks are sharp, the incline is steep, and the weight of your pack feels heavier with every step. You start thinking, why did I even start this? This is too hard. But let me tell you something. That moment, when your body is screaming to stop and your mind is flooding with doubts, that is where success is born. Because success isn't about reaching the peak. It's about choosing, over and over again, to take the next step, even when everything in you wants to quit. Let me share a story. There was a young man who dreamed big. He wanted to do something no one in his family, his community, or even his country thought was possible. In the beginning, he was fired up. He worked day and night, fueled by a burning desire to prove himself. But as time went on, challenges piled up. His resources ran dry. People laughed at him, questioned his abilities, and told him, maybe this isn't for you. One night he sat in the dark, his head in his hands, ready to give up. He told himself, maybe they're right. Maybe I'm not strong enough for this. But then, he thought about why he started. He thought about the people who believed in him, the sacrifices he'd made, and the dream that had kept him alive on the hardest days. He wiped his tears, took a deep breath, and whispered to himself, one more step. Now maybe you've been that person. Maybe you've faced mountains that felt too big to climb. Maybe you've wanted to give up because the journey felt too hard, too lonely, or too long. But here's what you need to know. The journey isn't supposed to be easy. The hard days, the failures, the lonely nights, those are the very things that shape you, mold you, and prepare you for success. Because success is not about talent, luck, or privilege. It's about consistency. It's about showing up every day, even when you don't feel like it. It's about saying, I'll try again tomorrow, even when today broke you. So, how do you stay motivated when the path gets tough? First, remember your why. Why did you start this journey? What is it that you're fighting for? Is it for your family, your dreams? To prove to yourself that you can? Write it down. Let it be your North Star when you feel lost. Second, celebrate small wins. Every step forward, no matter how small, is progress. Did you finish a task? Did you push through a hard day? Did you wake up and try again? These moments matter. Third, surround yourself with people who lift you up. Find those who believe in you, even when you don't believe in yourself. And if you can't find them, be that person for yourself. You can be your own biggest supporter. Finally, embrace the struggle. The pain, the setbacks, the failures, they're not there to stop you. They're there to teach you, to make you stronger, to turn you into the person who can reach the top. As we come to the end of this series, I want you to know something important. You are not alone on this journey. Every step you take, every time you choose to keep going, you're proving something. Not to the world, but to yourself. You're proving that you're stronger than your doubts, braver than your fears, and more capable than you ever imagined. The boy in the story, that boy who dreamed big but doubted himself, that boy is me. Yes, I've stood at the base of many mountains, questioning my strength, fearing failure, and wanting to turn back. But every single time, I've reminded myself of one thing. Success isn't about reaching the top. It's about never stopping the climb. And now I pass that message to you. This series may be ending, but your journey is just beginning. So keep climbing. When it gets hard, keep climbing. When it feels impossible, keep climbing. When the world tells you to quit, prove them wrong. and keep climbing. Because at the end of the day, it's not about how fast you reach the top. It's about the person you become on the way there. Thank you for being part of Unbreakable, the Mindset series. Thank you for trusting me to walk this path with you. And thank you for believing in yourself enough to take the next step. Remember this always, you are unbreakable. Now go out there and climb your mountain. I'll see you at the top.